Hello Kanna, let me start this video with a promise. I promise you that if you watch this video till the very end and implement the tips that I am going to give you, then definitely you are going to add 1.5 to 2 hours of productive study time every single day, that too without facing any burnout. Kanna, I am not going to give you any motivational talk. Rather, I am going to give you practical tips which you can implement to build a great routine for yourself. But before beginning the video, as usual, my humble request to you is to please like this video. Let us have a like target of 40 likes. I am sure that you will help me achieve it. Now, without further ado, let us begin. How to build a perfect daily routine which is not going to fail, which will increase your efficiency and productive time, and at the same time which will minimize your burnout. First and foremost, Kanna, you should know the difference between plan and routine. Plan is a wider term and routine is only a part of the plan. First, you should have a goal. Based on that goal, you should create a plan. And then based on that plan only, you should decide your daily routine. In this video, I am not going to talk about plan. I am only going to focus on routine. Sir, then what about planning? Kanna, I have already made a dedicated video on planning. I will give you the link in the description. If you have not already watched it, I will definitely recommend you to watch that video also. You will get clarity as to how you can create a plan for yourself for your examination. Now, coming to tips that you should keep in mind before making a routine. First and foremost, don't copy others. Kanna, there are loads and loads of videos and content on the internet which will give you a daily timetable. Wake up at this time, study at this time for these many hours. This is how you are going to study 12 hours in a day, 14 hours in a day. But that is definitely not going to work for you. Hence, don't copy others because your requirements are different, your efficiency is different, your capability is different, your circumstances are different. That is why only a routine that is made by you for yourself, that only you should follow. And at the end of this video also, I am going to give you a sample routine, but I am not going to recommend you to follow that routine. You just take that sample routine as an inspiration so that you will get an idea as to how you can create a routine for yourself. Second, sir, morning person or night person? Kanna, similarly, you will find content on the internet which will tell you should study till late night or you should wake up every morning at a very early time. But definitely, some people are morning people, some people are night people. Studying in the morning suits some, whereas studying in the night suits others. So definitely you should not go by some other person's advice. Rather, you should see what is your body clock, what you are comfortable with, and based on that you should create a daily routine. Third, fix your sleep cycle and wake up time. This is the most important. Rather than discussing on morning person or night person, it is very important to discuss on fixing your sleep time and wake up time. You should automatically, if you decide to go to sleep at 10 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m., then you should regularly sleep and wake up at the same time so that your body gets adapted to that sleeping time and wake up time. And in a matter of few days, this process will become automatic and you will be fully comfortable in your sleep schedule. You can also maybe decide to sleep at 1 a.m. and wake up at 9 a.m. That is also totally your choice. But if you are deciding to do this, then this also you should do regularly so that this 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. is totally fixed. That is very, very important. Next, my personal formula. This is the approach which I use personally in my daily routine, with the help of which I am able to win. What is my formula? Keep the first half heavy. Whether I am waking up at 5 o'clock or whether I am waking up at 9 o'clock, it does not matter. But I try to keep my first half of the day heavy because when I wake up, I am having motivation to do all the tasks But slowly during the day, that motivation tends to die. That is why I try to complete all my tasks in the first half of the day itself, and whatever is left over, I will do it in the second half. I will give you an example in this video itself. You will be able to understand. Next, when you are creating a study routine, Kanna, maximum study 2 subjects per day. That is my personal advice to you. You might tell that, sir, I want to study 3 subjects. You can go ahead if you feel comfortable. But personally, I feel that if a student is studying more than 2 subjects, personally, I would recommend study 1 subject per day. But still, you can go up to 2 subjects. But more than 2, it will only create confusion in your mind, and it will create a decision fatigue as to what subject I should study when. Next, sir, what about afternoon nap? I get really sleepy in the afternoon, especially when I am studying. So should I take a nap or not? For this, my answer is, if you are able to take a power nap, then please take a nap. But if you are not able to take a power nap, then don't sleep. Sir, power nap means what? Power nap means concentrated sleeping, which is only for a short period of time. For example, if you are taking an afternoon nap and you set the timer, and the timer should be for a maximum of 30 minutes. Maximum 30 minutes. If it is 15 minutes or 20 minutes, very good. But maximum 30 minutes. If you are able to keep a timer, wake up at after 30 minutes and do the task, well and good. But if you feel that if I sleep in the afternoon, it will be at least for 1 hour or 1.5 hours, then better that you do not sleep in the afternoon. Try to keep yourself awake, drink some coffee maybe, and then try to complete your task and sleep in the night. Because if you sleep for long hours in the afternoon, then after that, the sleep itself will cause some tiredness, because of which you will not be able to study properly. So if you are able to take a power nap, well and good. If not, then please don't take a nap. Next, during the first half, where I told you that you have to be very productive, in that time, don't use any social media, don't use any screen. If you are watching classes, then well and good, that's not a problem. But other than that, do not use screens or social media during that particular time, because it will distract you, your focus will be hurt, and you will not be able to have a productive study time. Sir, I want to use social media. No problem, do it in the later half of the day, and that too for a fixed period of time. Next, reward yourself for getting a dopamine kick. Definitely, you are training yourself to study for long number of hours, and if you want to continue it, you have to be motivated to do it. To be motivated, you have to give yourself some dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone which comes when you are able to achieve a particular task. It is a winning hormone. That is why you can do some activity by which your dopamine is getting boosted. Sir, what are those activities? For example, you can have a daily chart. You can have a chart or a sheet of paper where you write what and all you are going to do throughout the day. Then you can give yourself a score. For example, if I studied for 2 hours in the morning between 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., then I am going to give myself 1 point. Then if I am able to do the next task, I will give myself 1 more point. Like this, give yourself points and ultimately give yourself score. If you get a very good score, you can pat yourself on the back and be happy that you were able to achieve what you had decided. This will give you a dopamine kick and motivate you to keep doing what you are already doing. Next, you can give yourself small rewards. For example, if you are successful throughout the day, you can eat 1 small chocolate, or maybe you can have conditions that only if during the day I am studying for minimum 8 hours, after that only I can use social media. If not, I will not use social media. If only I am going to complete a particular task, after that I will talk with my friends. If not, I will not. Then anything which you love doing and which is not harmful for you, please keep this as a reward, so that when you complete your tasks, you reward yourself with that particular thing and make yourself happy. This will motivate you to keep on doing it in the long term and consistently. Next, one harsh reality and sad truth I am going to tell you, which fortunately or unfortunately the students do not know at all, that Kanna, you can start studying from age 16 onwards also. For example, if you decide to study at 8 o'clock, but you did not start studying at 8 o'clock, and now you see that the clock time is 8:16, what do you feel? Okay, I will wait till 8:30 and then I will start studying. Sir, why wait till 8:30? Why not start studying from 8:16 itself? Nobody told or nobody has set a rule that you cannot start studying at odd times. Hence, even if it is 8:16, you can start. Sir, why have you written 8:16 specifically? Because 16/8 is my birthday. That is why. Next, how not to fail. Rule number 1, come back. Rule number 2, consistency. So, it is not definite that if you create a routine from the first day itself, you will start following that routine perfectly. Definitely, there will be days where you are able to follow. There will be days where you are not able to follow. If you are not able to follow, that's not a big deal. Then what is a big deal? The big deal is that when you are not able to follow, most students give up there itself. You should not give up. You should go to the next day and restart that routine. That is the most important aspect. Hence, rule number 1, come back. And rule number 2, if you have developed a routine, you have done it for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, then don't get overconfident. Try to stick to that routine and maintain consistency. If comeback and consistency, if you are able to develop both of these in your attitude and your daily routine, you are definitely going to succeed. Now let me give you example of a timetable, and I am going to give you only first half of what I do. If I were a CA student and if I wanted to study for my examinations, what would my first half of the day look like? So firstly, I will wake up at 5 o'clock and I will drink at least 300 ml of slightly warm water or normal water. This I will personally recommend you that please, as soon as you wake up, please drink at least 1 glass of lukewarm water. It will really help you in digestion. Next, and I will then freshen up, complete my toilet activities, etc. And then 5:30 I will start my studies, and I will study only for half an hour. I am not like you. I can't study for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours at a stretch. That is not my capability. If it is your capability, very, very good. I respect your capability, but I am not able to study for more than 1 hour or 1.5 hours in one go. Fine. So I will study for 30 minutes. Then 6 o'clock to 6:20, I will do some slight cardio, like walking in the park, like doing my stretching, etc. Then from 6:20 to 7 o'clock for 40 minutes, I will have my second study session. Then from 7 o'clock to 7:20, I will have my coffee. Then I will have my soaked dry fruits. This also I have incorporated from past many years, and it has helped me a lot in retaining my energy in the morning. Drinking 1 cup of coffee along with dry fruits. Coffee you should always have with something to eat. You should not drink coffee just like that. It will give problem in your digestion. That is why whenever you are drinking coffee, have something along with it. So what do I have? I have 5 soaked almonds, 2 soaked walnuts, 1 soaked fig, and 1 red banana. Red banana is apparently good for your health, so that is why I have red banana. Fine. So after that, so this is a break which I have given to myself and which is also my daily routine. Then from 7:20 to 8 o'clock, it will be my next study session. After that, I will take another break, during which I will do my pranayama. Pranayama means what? Breathing exercises and also meditation. After completing meditation, then I will have another study session, a motivated study session. Then 9 o'clock to 9:20, I will bath and get ready. Next 9:20, I'll have another study session. Then 10 o'clock, I'll have my breakfast. So my breakfast I generally divide into 2 parts. So first part I have only coffee, dry fruits and banana. Second part I generally have some protein, which is sprouts, and probiotic, which is curd. So my elders and even my dietitian used to tell me, include all these dry fruits and a limited amount of coffee, probiotic, protein, everything in your diet. So generally what I do, since I am motivated in the morning, all these things I try to stuff in the morning itself, so that At the end of the morning, I feel, Happa, I have completed everything. Now I don't have any pressure to do anything else, so I can spend the rest of my day like a free bird. That is why, so the sprouts, which is the protein, I have it in the morning itself, and curd, which is the probiotic, I have it with the sprouts in the morning itself. And in sprouts also, it is like a sprout salad, which is some tomatoes, onions and lemon with some chaat masala. So it is generally tasty to eat. After that, I'll have a study session of 80 minutes. Then 11:40 to 12 o'clock, I'll have another break where I'll hydrate myself, have some fruit or maybe tender coconut. And then after that, I will have another study session of 90 minutes till my lunchtime. So here I had very small study sessions where my maximum study session itself was 80 minutes and 90 minutes. That is maximum 1.5 hours. And by doing this itself, you will feel that it is very realistically and practically achievable. Until 1:30, I was able to study 6 hours during the day. By 1:30 itself, I studied 6 hours. Don't you think that after 1:30 till the time I sleep, I can study at least 4 hours? Very much possible. And I can do other things also. I can talk to my friends, I can go out, I can maybe spend some time on social media if I love doing that. Whatever it may be, I will be able to do. But during this time, please make sure that you are only doing productive things and things that you are focused on. Don't open social media during this particular time, because it will remove your focus. You start seeing one reel and then second one and third one, and upday 1 hour or 2 hours will go in the reel watching itself. So don't open social media during this point of time. I hope that this video has helped you. If yes, please let me know in the comments. If you also have some tips, that also please let me know in the comments. And subscribe this channel, share this with your friends. Let us build a community to support each other to prepare your level best for your examinations. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.